Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
Exciting news could be on the way for anyone looking to buy a house. Find out the latest predictions on the local housing market. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleets. Starting with business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. Las Vegas Valley home prices could drop this year, according to a Redfin report. Pending home sales in May dropped 17.7% in the Valley, according to Redfin. That was the third largest drop in the country. Redfin economists say high mortgage rates and high prices are keeping a lid on demand, even though the supply of homes for sale is growing.
This has been the story of Las Vegas's real estate market for quite some time now. Low sales, lots of listings, and what Redfin is now predicting is that this stasis is eventually going to bring down prices in the second half of the year.
Redfin says only Fort Lauderdale and San Jose had larger drops in pending home sales. The Venetian agrees to pay $850,000 to settle allegations of religious discrimination and retaliation. The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission accused the Venetian of refusing to accommodate the sincerely held beliefs of a class of employees. A spokesperson for the Venetian said the parties have reached a voluntary resolution with no admission of liability or wrongdoing. The allegations were filed when the Venetian was owned by the Las Vegas Sands, which is controlled by the family that owns the Review-Journal. Now to your top stories. A judge increases the bail for the suspect in a fatal DUI crash. 38-year-old Daniel Stackliff had his bail raised from $5,000 to $50,000 on Monday. He faces DUI and reckless driving charges in connection with the May 6th crash that killed 23-year-old Jory Adabi. Review-Journal court reporter Noble Brigham tells us Judge Joe Bonaventure's explanation.
The judge told the people who were in court for the hearing in the case yesterday that he had misspoken and had misread his notes. The victim's family was not satisfied by that explanation. They told reporters after the hearing that they want an apology from the judge.
The judge did not immediately respond to a request for comment after the hearing, and an attorney for Stackliff said he believes the judge simply misspoke. The budget bill President Donald Trump signed on the 4th of July reduced a tax break for gamblers. A Nevada Congresswoman wants it restored. Representative Dina Titus introduced the Fair Bet Act on Monday. It would allow people to deduct 100% of their gambling losses on annual tax filings, which the previous rules allowed. The bill that Trump signed amended the federal tax code to limit the deduction to 90% of losses and was added as a federal revenue generator. That change is set to go into effect next year. The concern in the gaming industry is that the change will push players to turn to offshore and illegal gambling sites, taking customers away from legal gambling markets such as Las Vegas. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Tonight, temperatures are sticking in the 90s until around 2 a.m., then briefly dipping into the upper 80s, reaching an overnight low of 87 degrees by 6 a.m. Tomorrow, we're jumping into the 110s with a high of 111 and low of 85 for Wednesday, and rounding out the week with more sunshine and no rain in sight, dropping back into the upper 100s with a high of 109 on Thursday and Friday, and lows sticking in the low to mid 80s. In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. A new strength and Pilates-inspired workout studio is coming to Henderson. Solid Core plans to open its first Nevada location at the District at Green Valley Ranch. There is no set opening date, but Solid Core signage is up at the location. The company describes its 50-minute classes as a, quote, high-intensity, low-impact, full-body workout on a Pilates-inspired reformer. Pricing for the Henderson location has not been released.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. I'm Dominic Gavois with your sports update. Another NBA Summer League is set to go. Tournament co-founder Albert Hall walks us through some things to expect to see outside of just Cooper Flagg and tomorrow's NBA stars.
We keep growing the elements off the court. We've got the Creator Cup tomorrow night that kind of tips off everything with the, all these big influencers around the world. We have a film festival this year on our second weekend. That's really a cool thing. Papa Shot. We've got all kinds of different stuff that we always want to, launching and create new things each and every year. So I'm as excited as ever.
The NBA Summer League tips off Thursday and runs through July 20th.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. I'm Heidi Fang, and the Scottish Open tees off this week, and Scotty Scheffler is a plus 360 favorite at Caesars Sportsbook to win the final tune-up before the British Open. Rory McIlroy is the plus 750 second choice, with Tommy Fleetwood next at 18-1. Xander Schauffele is 20-1, followed by Ludwig Aberg, Colin Morikawa, and Scotsman Robert McIntyre at 25-1. Victor Hovland is 30-1, and 4 players are listed at 35-1, including Justin Thomas and Sam Burns.
In Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge, this is Lodge Vegas. F1 partners with the Boys and Girls Clubs to offer kids a free thrill ride. Review Journal's Anaya Collins joins us now.
It's summertime and F1 is switching gears, offering the first ever summer karting program for kids in Las Vegas. The free program will put kids in the driver's seat, offering them go-karting sessions and a chance to learn skills on and off the circuit.
It's a really approachable way to introduce the world of science and all these great careers that live in Formula One to kids, and hopefully, in turn, we inspire and spark a little passion in them.
They can learn new things and learn about a lot of stuff and make their career even better.
And it's not all about speed. Kids will learn about science and technology through the lens of racing.
Everything is STEAM and STEM now, right? Because everything has technology. And if you look at F1, there's so much electronics in this work. So again, another opportunity to chase a passion.
Meanwhile, racers are gunning for a chance to compete in the final race at the end of the month. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm Anaya Collins.
In Neon, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. A pop star's sister is marketing her fashion creations in Las Vegas. Neon columnist John Katzlamidas tells us more.
Natalie Germanata is an acclaimed costume designer who also happens to be Lady Gaga's younger sister. Germanata is doing business in Las Vegas as co-founder of Onstage Essentials on 3550 East Post Road. The business is laden with rhinestones, feathers, fabrics, and trims, and those in the business say the inventory is relatively affordable. Germanata is a partner in the business with her husband and documentary photographer Alex Dolan and Emmy Award-winning designer Perry Meek. The younger Germanata sibling has also designed for Gwen Stefani and Brandi Carlile, among many others. She says of her relationship with her famous sister, it's a closeness that you can't imagine, a feeling that's really special and I'll cherish forever. You know what else is in style? The free entertainment calendar at neon.lvrj.com. Check us out for details on hundreds of events. Similar to Las Vegas itself, it's open 24/7.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.